like towards a kill streak. Like, you know, does that count as a kill?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So you know, capping objectives, doing things like that, you know, all add up to your point streak rewards.
Here we are. Now we're going to do a headquarters match.
Nice.
Headquarters is a classic mode, but this is the one where you both fight over who gets to control it, and then once someone does, the other team has to take it from them.
Yes.
And the team that owns it does not respawn until they're either all dead or the control point's taken back.
Yeah. Yeah. So see, it'll start off with a target. So both teams can see where the headquarters is going to pop up, but it cannot yet be captured. And then after a little bit, once they get there and they fight over the position, it will change to capture, and then they have the ability to actually capture it. And once they do capture it, like you said, it turns into a no respawn mode, where everyone defending will slowly be died off until the respawning attacking team takes it back.
Man, Guy is just tearing it up with his PP90 or whatever that gun is. I'm actually unfamiliar with that weapon. Is that new to the Modern Warfare franchise? I think it's called a PP90. It's the one you keep seeing pop up in the bottom.
Oh, that one, yeah, that one's new.
Yeah, it's a very interesting looking weapon. The way it pops off a whole cylinder off the bottom. It has a really cool reload animation.
It's very fast paced. Pretty powerful too.
Yeah. So, a Twitter user named COD Freak asks, "How do you counter the bouncing Betty in multiplayer?"
Go prone. So if you go prone, as soon as you hear that click of it jumping up, because there's a delay between it firing and getting to headshot level. As soon as you hear that sound, you go prone, you will miss all damage. So it's great because, like, you know, if you think there's bouncing Bettys, the best thing you can do is crawl in. So if you think they're, like, you know, covering like a doorway, just crawl in there and deal with it. But obviously, you know, situational is everything. So be listening to that click and then go prone. Obviously, the counter to it, the technical counter in the game is sit rep with perk, because sit rep will show you where all bouncing Bettys are laid, as well as any other enemy equipment.
COD Freak, to help you do your going prone, we're going to give you a new controller. New PS3 Modern Warfare 3 controller with brand new buttons that hopefully aren't worn out from all your time playing the other Call of Duty games. Oh man, someone's tearing it up. Actually, this is a good. Someone's actually using the Reaper right now.
So you'll see
rain destruction.
So in their view, they control this red laze on the ground, and that determines where the missile is going to go. Now the players on the ground can actually see that. So if you see your area lit up red, you know a Reaper is aiming at you, and that's your cue to, you know, get the fuck out of there or take cover.
Though, I mean, the blast radius on it's still pretty big, so...
Oh yeah, it's big. You're going to have to move quick, but...
Or get in a house, maybe,
yeah,
get inside a building.
If you can get underneath something, that's your cue to do it.
So the yellow that you're seeing on the screen, that just indicates that they actually are wearing a ballistic vest.
Yeah, he's wearing a ballistic vest.
They have a little bit of additional protection. Oh man.
Nice, nice.
He's just got a little kill zone right here.
Yeah, he does.
Nice. That bouncing Betty with the radar thing seems like a great. Oh, I can't believe you didn't get that. Great combination. You know, it seems like the portable radar. I kind of wrote it off when I was playing earlier, but it seems like it's a really cool way to go, especially if you're trying to, especially something like HQ, where you're holding down a spot and you need to know when people are approaching a specific point.
Portable radar is great for putting it on bomb sites. It's great for putting it on flanking routes, so you know when they're coming up behind you. You know what path they're taking, especially in search and destroy. I use it a lot in search and destroy.
How is the like location of the headquarters determined? Like where it decides to pop up? Is that based on like player location on the map at the time, or is obviously it selects from a number of pre-made ones?
Exactly. And yeah, we try to make it as balanced as possible based on where the two teams are.
Math.
Math is always the good answer.
Yeah. You'll notice once people play it a lot and they learn the predetermined locations, like the very skilled HQ players will send one player to each of those locations to try to have somebody on hand at all times. But that's when you get into the, you know, super hardcore team play. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good placement for that turret. The thermal vision is something that's always looked really great in the Modern Warfare series. I think it's like, the game already looks pretty good, but when it's in this thermal vision, it looks like almost like a startlingly kind of real at times.
Yeah.
Like the AC-130 mission in particular, if you watch that, like in the old ones compared to like actual AC-130 footage, it's pretty striking.
Here he comes, here he comes.
Oh, nice, nice. Man, I think this guy, I think he might be the only one holding down this point at this point.
Like, this is a great reason why you should start rolling with EMP grenades. Don't always just rely on your concussion, because concussion's great, but it's, you know, not as useful when it comes against stuff like that.
Sure, I guess people a lot of times just pick concussion because they imagine that it'll have limited use only having an MP3 one, EMP one.
Yeah, but when you're playing in objective mode, you know they're going to be using equipment a lot. Because in objective modes, people are rolling with support strike packages, so EMP's a great thing to have.
So Twitter user HalalaPP asks, will there be a perk that takes out falling damage?
Yeah, I think there's it should be one of the benefits of one of the pro ones. So we lost Commando. In Modern Warfare 2, we had the Commando perk, which we removed that from Modern Warfare 3.
Much fair.
But we kept the no falling damage on one of the pro perks.
Well, HalalaPP, you can try out that perk for yourself, the pro version, when you get a copy of the game, because you're getting a copy of your platform of choice for Modern Warfare 3. Still have 8 left, so if you want to send in your questions, you can send them to twitter.com/IGN. Right there, you see it on the bottom of the screen. Hashtag Modern Warfare 3. Taking questions about anything. Modern Warfare 3, Spec Ops, which you showed earlier, even campaign. Here with Glenn Schofield from head of Sledgehammer Studios and with the
Creative strategist.
Creative strategist, Robert Bowling.
Super creative strategist. That's what I'm going to add this time.
Amazing creative
Executive
strategist.
super.
So, Twitter user MattHamer16 asked, will there be any Easter eggs in multiplayer or Spec Ops like there was in Modern Warfare 2?
Yes, there are.
Gotta find them. We're not gonna tell you them because then they're not Easter eggs.
Here's who they are.
Yeah, I'll just say I did notice playing that people should go when they're playing in the mission Underground. They should go look at these subway maps. They're very interesting.
Yeah, you could. They're interesting thanks to Legal.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Legal, for forcing us to make Easter eggs.
Are you telling me that you couldn't even use like real subway names and stuff like that? Like, are those copyrighted?
You would be surprised the things that lawyers tell you can't use.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. It results in some funny things, I imagine, when you have to just be like, well, fine, then we're calling it Space Station 27 or something, you know. So yeah, we don't want to give them away, but they will be there, Matt. Pure Raw J asked a question that maybe you could answer, Glenn. He asked, who composed the score for the game?
Brian Tyler. Brian is one of the top guys out of Hollywood, and he just did a fantastic job. When he came up and we talked with him, he was instantly felt, got along with the two teams, and not only that, he's a real hardcore gamer. So we knew that we could, really talk about interactive music, and he